So once the covers were cut and printed, I had to assemble them. I had to glue them up. One thing I always strive for when I do packaging is to make something that stands out, something that's beautiful, but is also practical, something that will fit into somebody's record collection or CD collection. And so I didn't want to go with doing a normal, like a paper fold, like an envelope type thing. I wanted to give it a little bit more integrity, so I opted to do some wood spines to help enclose it. And to adhere them to the cover, I went ahead and used double-sided sticky tape, which worked out great. The tape was the exact same width as my sticks, and so really I just had to cut them to length. So with the insert, I kept with the aesthetic of the whole project of making it something more of an art piece than a traditional CD cover with a lyric sheet and a production credit list. I figured all that stuff could be found online, and I went with something more personal. I went with a story about my pop about a week after he passed, and I got to print it on watercolor paper since I did it at home and made it a little bit more elegant and cost effective than printing it out of house. Once they were printed up, I had to cut them to size and score them to be folded. And basic, I don't know, not too interesting really. It's just basic desktop publishing type of grunt work really. 500 of them, cut and scored by hand. The moment I waited for. With all the parts done, it was time to assemble it. Had the CD done, had the insert done, the wall hanging was long done. So I just had to put it all together and make sure everything fit according to my idea. I knew the wall hanging was going to be fine. My biggest concern was to make sure that the CD was going to nestle in between the rails of the wall hanging fine, and that once it got to the people, that they could put it up on their wall and that the CD could fit into a CD case. And there you have it. Slow set of track.